Welcome to Paratalk with the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers. Hair-raising, spine-tingling evidence covering the full supernatural spectrum. UFOs, cryptozoology, paranormal encounters. Have an experience to share? Call now, 865-264-0448. That's 865-264-0448. And now, here's your host, Stephen Brown, with fellow ETGS members, Steve Wiseman, Andrea Brown, and Jesse Arms. Welcome to Paratalk.
All right. Welcome to Paratalk. I'm your host, Steven. And with me this week, I have my beautiful, lovely wife, Miss Andrea Brown.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, we're running a little short this week.
I'm telling you, it seems so off.
Yeah, it's just the two of us again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like hearing that song again.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's been busy.
It's been very busy. It seems like it's been nonstop, and it's just beginning.
Yeah, this is the first weekend that we've been at home.
Yeah.
In, like, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
that's why we're running a little behind on getting the Paratalks out, and I thank you guys for
your patience.
Yeah, I mean, because we had every intention.
Oh yeah.
Of doing the podcast from Hales Bar during our event,
and that was so busy.
It was.
I mean, there was
so much
just
busier than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, with all the people and, the actual investigating. Mm-hmm. And I mean, there was really no time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, we did get to interview Jeff from down there. Which is always awesome. Yes. And so on this week's episode, we're going to have a little two-parter.
Cool.
In one part.
A 2-for-1?
Yeah, two for one. Yeah. So before we get to our guest that is scheduled for today, we will play the interview with Jeff from Hales Bar from our event. And in that audio, I'm just going to go ahead and make note right now. We had planned on interviewing people during the breaks.
Right.
To get their reactions to everything. But we could hardly make it into the room where we had the podcast stuff set up.
Yeah.
Because everybody was catching us outside, telling us everything that was going on.
And we want to say thank you so much to everyone that came out.
Yes, and thank you to Jeff and Vicky.
Yes, thanks for Jeff and Vicky for having us and letting us have this event. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. Everybody had a blast.
And we got some good evidence.
Oh, gosh. And we are still going through it.
So,
like we said, it's been busy. We're trying to get through all the recordings.
Yeah, like the week after the event, I was in class from 6 o'clock in the morning till 4:45 every day for my job. Mm-hmm. So after staring at computers and listening to people talk and all that all day long, the last thing I wanted to do was come home and review evidence. My brain was fried. And honestly, it wouldn't have been a good idea for me to even try to do it because I would have probably missed a lot. I would have missed a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
And, luckily I have you and Steve that stepped up and helped out.
And I've made it through I got through half of a recorder, and unfortunately we did have a lot of contamination because there was some bonfire going on the outside.
Yeah,
however,
there was a party going on out back behind the dam.
However, I did get some really good stuff so far.
Yeah. I'm excited to share that with you guys, and as soon as we get it all compiled, we'll share it. I'm not so sure how the video is going to look. I'm just going to throw that out there because just like us, you guys are not cameramen.
Well, and you know, when
we
you
got
have
we got a lot of floors.
Yeah.
We got a lot of backs and a lot of butts.
and you know, that's to no fault to anybody, because
No, of course not. You
we
get
do the
excited.
same. Well, and we do the same thing,
Yeah.
because you do get excited. You want to see it with your eyes. You don't want to be be focused on actually you want to experience
Yes.
it. And
Yeah.
when you're living through the lens of a camera, it's really hard to live that experience.
That's exactly right. Then that could be put in no better way.
Right.
Because, us as investigators, we go out and honestly, the last thing I'm thinking about is, did I catch that on camera? Because I'm catching it
in real life.
in real life. And,
And,
when I see it in real life, then I think,
oh gosh.
did I catch that on camera?
Yeah.
And that's how everybody was that was at the event. They're like, I hope I caught that on camera. I hope I caught that on camera.
And I'm sure,
Which we haven't gone through all of
Right.
it. So, there may be some great footage
yeah.
to come. But I will get a video put together. It may take me a little longer than normal just because we had 6 handheld cameras going. And
at least 4, if not 6 recorders.
I thought we had 10 recorders going.
Did we have
We had 10 digital recorders going.
Oh, that makes me stressed.
But yeah, so we've got a lot to go through, and just like you guys, we have real jobs.
Well, and school started, and sports have started, and
we are super busy.
And right now, if anybody knows, it is football time in Tennessee and high schools. So, so it's that's and being a football parent, that does consume a lot.
Busy. Yeah, because you've got practice every single night.
That, and when you have a child that plays on 2 2 levels,
yeah,
it consumes a lot more.
Yes, it does.
So
that equals 2 football games a week. And practice every single night.
Yes.
And
another one in band. One's going to be
so
fun
yeah.
too.
All I ask is that you guys have some patience with us. I promise you that video's coming. It's just going to take a little time because we're drained. I work
free time. What's free time?
Yeah, I work 10 hours a day. Andrea works
10
hours a day. Steve works. Jessie, she's constantly working because she deals with kids.
Yes.
But as soon as we can get around to it, this will be done, and I will add as much pizzazz and flair and visual.
Well, just so everybody can have that memory of that night, because it was fantastic.
And to all of you that did attend, and when you see it on YouTube, if you want your own copy of this, reach out to me and contact me, and I'll get you a copy of it. Not a problem at all, because I promised you guys a copy of the video. So if you're interested, just shoot me a message when we get it done, and I will get you a copy of it in the mail. Or maybe you can pick it up at the next event.
Yes, we're going to have another one.
Yes.
Date TBD.
Yeah. Date to be determined, but this is the Seeker Saturday times 2
yes.
on the next event, because not only is it going to be us, the East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, but we are also going to have the Southern Truth Seekers with us. So it's going to be a twofer. We're going to have plenty of people for you guys to hook up with and investigate with. And if you guys don't know Southern Truth Seekers, they are Jeff and Vicki Holder and their buddy Dale. And they're awesome people. Anybody that came down to our event, they got to meet Jeff and Vicki and Dale.
Yeah.
Dale was there too. They're awesome people. They've been in the field for many, 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 many years. Jeff's been doing this since
97?
I think 97, yeah. So,
a lot of experience. Through, with all of it.
And before we get into this this audio clip from that day, I just want to say thank you to Joe Vitale.
Oh, yeah.
Joe walked around all night long.
He's a champ.
Carrying a camera and videoing this stuff. And if you guys haven't watched that, go on Truth Paranormal.
Sorry, I don't have my phone on me.
I think it's Truth Paranormal on YouTube, or you can just send Joe a friend request on Facebook. Just Joe Vitale is Vitale, send him a friend request. He's got a video on there that's like almost 45 minutes long.
He's got some mad camera skills.
Yeah, Joe has some great camera skills.
He's a great investigator, but he also doubles as a really good, a great cameraman.
Yeah, he's got the camera thing down, and I'm hoping
he's multitasking.
I'm hoping that by us investing all of this money in this new camera that we bought,
that we'll actually get some skills too.
That we'll get some skills too. I mean, I'm hoping that it,
Does the camera make the man or the man make the camera?
I'm hoping to God the camera makes the man. I'm hoping to God it does. But yeah, check out Joe's video. And Joe, thank you so much.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
For following all the teams around. I know you didn't get around to my team, but you were busy all night long, brother, and I understand. So no hard feelings at all.
It was a great night. It was active.
Some great stuff. So I'm hoping my team didn't drop the ball and
on the camera,
and we got some good stuff, because I didn't carry a camera around. I didn't do anything but walk around and talk to them and show them stuff and give them hints. But it was a great night.
It was.
And
I look forward to the next one.
But so I guess right now we'll go ahead and we'll take a break, and we're going to play some audio right here from our event at Hales Bar Dam with Mr. Jeff Holder. After that's done, we'll be back and we'll be talking with Mr. Moe Mullis.
Yes.
He is the coordinator of the Oneida Zombie Fest.
I'm so excited.
And we're going to be making an appearance there. So you guys stick around, listen to this interview with Jeff, and then we'll be talking to Moe live. All right. You guys have a good one. Be right back.
Hey, this is Steve with Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience. Do you have a chilling story you'd like to share? Or just give us a topic you'd enjoy us to discuss? We understand some of you would like to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours if you want to share your name. So call 865-264-0448 now to have your story heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
Welcome to Paratalk. This is Steven. I'm here with my buddy Steve, and brother, it's a big day.
It really is. I'm stoked.
So this isn't a normal podcast.
No,
this is a special podcast.
Very special. And we're filming it, recording live for us.
We are recording totally live from the Haunted Hales Bar Dam.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, I'm pumped. We've got about 9 people here so far, I think.
Still early.
Yeah, dude, it's 5:10, and most people are probably thinking it's Central Standard Time.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So, but we've got 9 here now. They're going to be rolling in more and more by the minute, so it's going to get loud in here.
It is, yes. So excuse the background noise.
Yeah, excuse the background noise. There's talking, and let them talk all they want, because we're here to have fun.
Absolutely, and
That's
we're
right.
gonna.
Yes, we are. And with us right now, we've got somebody pretty important.
Very.
Pretty damn important.
Our other brother from another mother.
Our other brother from another mother. Mr. Jeff Holder is with us right now on the show. We're going to take a quick little break, and I'm going to get Jeff on here. We're going to talk to Jeff, and then we're going to take a break, and we'll be back later with some more stuff, and we'll talk to people that have gone in with us already.
Get some reactions.
This is going to be a different kind of episode of Paratalk. None like any before.
This is Seeker Saturday.
And we are so glad everybody that comes out and hangs with us tonight, and super happy with some of the big people that are coming here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got some big people.
We've got the Vag girls coming. Vodka and Ghost, baby.
That's right. And we have Mr. Mike Howard coming to join us tonight. Mike has been seen in Fast and the Furious, the last Fast and Furious movie. He plays a detective on an investigation ID show. And here local, he's a DJ. He's the man.
And a good friend.
And a very good friend. So he will be here in a little bit. We will get him on here. And
we got Buffy coming.
We have Buffy coming. Buffy came down from Delaware. She will be here shortly. It's going to be an awesome night, and I'm super stoked about it. So without any hanging around and talking and bullshitting, let's take a quick break, and then I'm going to come right back with Mr. Jeff Holder.
You're listening to Paranormal Talk with East and Seacoast Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
All right, and we're back. And now on Paranormal Talk, I have Mr. Jeff Holder. Welcome, buddy. How are you?
What's up? I'm doing good.
Dude, let me just tell you, we are so honored that you let us have this event here. This place, this place came to us as a blessing.
Right.
We were searching for a place to go because we had an event scheduled with a few people, and that location got shut down, as we all know.
Right.
And I called you guys. You were right there, and you guys have been family ever since. And we are so grateful for you guys. We appreciate everything you all have done for us. And now we're staff here at the Hales Bar Dam. We're going to be helping you guys with all of your events you have coming up in the future, which are some big ones.
Oh, yeah.
Got some big events. Yeah. So, take a minute, tell everybody the events that's coming up in the future where they can come down and they'll hang out with you guys and us and the big names coming.
Okay. We got, let's see, got your event this weekend.
Yep.
Tonight. And then next weekend we've got an event. It's the guys from down at the Crime and Punishment Museum. They're coming up to an event next Saturday. And then October is going to be big.
October's going to be huge.
Now, the 20th of October, we got the Tennessee Red Chasers coming. Mm-hmm. And they're coming with Paranormal Adventures, TJ and his people.
Yep.
And then the 27th of October, we've got Paranormal Mysteries coming. Mm-hmm. And that's probably going to be our last for the year. Mm-hmm. So we're going to try to blow it out with those two events.
Right.
Now, the one on the 20th is going to be a costume party.
Very cool.
Yeah, they're going to have meet and greet. They're also selling special VIP tickets for that. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, when the 27th comes, that's probably going to be a big blowout.
Right.
I mean, got Jay Lynch and Rick Rose coming, and a couple of other people. So, don't know exactly who else coming for that one.
Right.
And then next year, we do have events already lined up.
Yeah. You got a big one that's lined up in February.
February 23rd, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Bishop James Long's coming, and that's with Wayward Souls Promotion.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
going to be great
so
to be
awesome.
able to finally meet you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because everybody in the paranormal field or people fans of the paranormal field have seen the shows and seen him on there and seen the awesome things he does.
Right.
And that's going to be, it's going to be an honor to meet that man.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be real cool.
Yeah. But, I mean, Hales Bar, the history here is amazing. I mean, we've gone over it 1,000 times in our podcast, the history of this location. But you can talk about it. You can tell people the things that you experience when you're here. But there's nothing like coming here and walking these tunnels into that tunnel system for the first time.
Right.
You get about halfway down the tunnel and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This place is freaking dark.
Oh, yeah. And at night, like I tell everybody, it gets darker than dark.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, we can get in there and we'll do that with our guys that go in tonight. We'll get in there and we'll tell them, turn your flashlights off.
Experience it.
Experience the darkness that is these tunnels.
Oh, yeah.
Because, walking through the day right now, walking in there, it's still dark, but it's not dark like it's going to be at 11 o'clock tonight.
Oh, no. No, it's not.
These people, I'm excited for them. I'm so excited for them because I still get excited every time I go in there.
Oh, yeah. I've been in there more than anybody else.
Yes, you have.
And I still, every time I go in, it's Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, this man, Jeff Holder, he walks into these tunnels, and he'll do it without a flashlight. He will put 2 fingers on the wall and walk this tunnel system in here. And just to throw this out there, we were in there one night with Jeff, and I was like, I think it was Steve's idea. Steve was like, let's turn our flashlights off and do like Jeff. Let's 2 fingers the wall all the way down through here. So we did. And Jeff's like, you can do it. You just put your 2 fingers on the wall and just walk. And we're like, okay, we got this. So we turned off our flashlights, and we're like, yeah, we're doing awesome. Then Jeff turns on his flashlight when he reaches the end of the tunnel, and he's like 70 yards in front of us.
Yeah, but that's from many nights of experience of doing that. I mean, it's
we were feeling great about it, so we're like, we're doing this. We're conquering our fears. We're doing this.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, shit.
hey, y'all done awesome for the first time. I mean, really.
This place, it's amazing.
It is.
And during the next few months, the next year, there's going to be so many events held here.
Yeah.
Anybody that listens to this, you've got plenty of time to plan a trip.
Oh, yeah.
And come down here. I mean, you can stay here on property. You can rent these cabins here, right here on property, and stay here all night and not have to worry about going to get in a motel or whatever. And you're going to pay the same rate here, and you're going to be right here. That's what we're doing tonight. We're staying here tonight after our event.
Yeah, that's the best thing for events.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's...
But, and like the girls from Vodka and Ghost podcast, they've got one of the floating cabins tonight.
Right.
And, so they're going to be here throughout the night. I mean, there's no excuse for people that want to experience something as major as the Hales Bar Dam. There's no excuse if it's the excuse of, I don't want to drive back.
Yeah, stay the night.
Stay the night.
Yeah, rent a
and
cabin
it's
and stay
cheap.
the night. Yeah.
It's cheap, and like winter rates are super cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Like the cabin we've got tonight. I mean, the winter rate for that's like $45 a night or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and we also have a RV park here too.
Yeah.
If somebody's
so
got an RV, they can drive it up and stay.
Yeah.
No
So
problem.
I mean, if you want to investigate the paranormal, or just want to come in and check it out and get in on one of these events that are coming up throughout the next year, next 2 years, next 10 years. Check into the marina here and talk to them about the cabin rentals.
Right.
Who is it they contact exactly?
You can just call up at the office and let me grab this real quick, and I'll just go ahead and give you the number.
Awesome, yeah. Because I mean, you can contact these people. They'll get you booked. They'll get you set up, and all you do, I'm sure you can prepay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you can. You
So-
can do that, and that's the best thing to do is go ahead and reserve it.
Yeah.
And I think the number is like 423-942-4000.
4,000.
I think.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah. So Jeff's finding out what the number is just to be sure. But I mean, the cabin rentals are cheap. I mean, and they're nice. It's awesome. So I mean, get in here and contact Jeff and Vicky, and they'll get you set up on a date you can come in and investigate, or if you want to come down for one of the events. And then contact the girls over here at the office, and Jeff's giving you that number right now.
Yes, it's 423-942-9000, and that's for the marina. Now, our number here for the Haunted Hales Bar Dam is 423-316-8673.
Yeah, there you go. That's all the numbers you need, guys. Get those numbers, call and set it, and pre-order for one of these events that they have coming up. We'll be here. Come meet us. Come hang out with the big names, and it'll be a blast. I mean, this place does not disappoint. Ever.
No. Oh, no.
Ever.
And like Steve just said, come meet them because they're going to be here at every event
Yes,
from now
we
on
will.
because they are staff.
That's
and we're
right.
so grateful that they helped
Well,
us.
brother, we are honored that
yeah.
you ask us to be part of the staff
Yeah,
here.
I mean, it means a lot to us. It really does.
Well, we love it, and we will be here. As long as y'all are here, we will be here.
All right, thank you.
So, all right, guys, we're going to take a break, and next time you hear from us, we will be talking to people that came in after their first little walkthrough. So, stay tuned.
You're listening to Paranormal Talk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
Okay, and we are back.
Welcome back.
Well, here goes part 2.
Yes.
And it's, you know, the best part about part 2?
What's the best part about part 2?
The best part about part 2 is we're only doing part 1 today because we did part 2 today because we did part 1
You
2 weeks ago.
confused me.
I'm confused too. It's
Yeah.
okay. All right. So on the line from Oneida, Tennessee, we have Mr. Moe Mullis. How's it going, Mo?
Good. How are you guys?
We are doing
good.
fantastic.
Thanks for
man.
coming on the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay, so just a little background. Mo, are you the coordinator?
Yes,
Okay.
we are. We actually, I don't even know if you have really an owner. I guess we're just setting stuff up for the city, really.
Mm-hmm. So Mo is the coordinator of the Oneida Tennessee Zombie Fest, which we will be at.
Yes.
We will be there with our full team of renegades. It's going to be on October 13th of this year. So anybody in the area, we invite you to come down and have a blast. Give us a little info on the Oneida Tennessee Zombie Fest, Mo.
Well, this is our second year. Last year was just a zombie walk, and it was on our historic Main Street area. We actually outgrew it already the first year, and the city gave us the entire city park.
Wow.
So we added to it. We've added the 5K run. We've got some special guests from The Walking Dead.
Awesome.
And we're doing a motorcycle show, a live wrestling event. We've got live music. We're doing a brain eating contest, costume contest. And
Did you say a brain eating contest?
That is correct. We're doing a brain eating contest.
That is so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
And that's a hands-free brain eating contest too. So.
I think I could win that.
You probably could.
And we've got some special people coming in this year. With our motorcycle group, we've got a group out of Middle Tennessee who is called Vision, who's a suicide prevention and awareness program. They're a bunch of great folks down that way. They're all motorcycle enthusiasts and trying to push that message. So they're coming up to do the bike show for us.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's awesome. That's awesome all by itself right there. That's amazing.
Yeah. They're excited, and we're actually doing their big event September the 8th. So we'll be set up there
Nice.
promoting what we're doing. But we've also got STAND, which is Schools Together Allowing No Drugs. They're our county thing with both high schools up here. So we're looking at probably 60 to 70 high school age kids coming out to help us.
Oh, that's
Very cool.
awesome.
And then we also picked up another small program to back, which is a suicide prevention thing, which is the Garrett Landon Memorial Scholarship. Garrett lost his life to suicide at the age of 13. So, his family kind of started something in his name a few years ago. So we're stepping in to help them out too.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I mean, suicide prevention right now is a hot topic. I mean, and it needs to be a hot topic,
Right.
And so you guys are doing amazing by bringing this into this festival. I mean, that's just awesome.
Oh yeah, it's a big thing, especially in our little community up here. And it seems like the past few years, it's something that's really taken off, and a lot of people are trying to get behind it. So
That's
I
awesome.
thought we'd step up the game a little bit.
Well, we'll stand behind you there.
I work with a bunch of guys that live up in Scott County in the Oneida area, and I was actually talking with one a couple weeks ago while I was in class about this, and he was like, "Oh, you're coming up to the zombie walk," and I was like, "Well, I think it's a zombie festival now." I said it's stepped up a little bit. He goes, "Dude, that place was packed last year." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I hear." So he's going to be there with his family. I mean, and he said it was a blast. He had a blast last year. So
Well, it was a big deal. And how we got started was there was a program called Music on Main, and the city and a few folks are trying to get some grant stuff from the state to kind of help out with what historical properties we have left in Oneida.
Right.
And they came to us to do something Halloween themed for the October event. And Music on Main happens every second Saturday of each month. so we planned the Zombie Walk, and it ended up being the biggest event that the whole Music on Main program had.
That is
So
so cool.
when we went back to the city this year with some ideas, and they pretty much told us, well, you guys have outgrown Main Street, so we'll take the park. And,
That is so cool.
We took advantage of it, and it's kind of took on a life of its own, but it's going to be a great thing.
Well, let me just say, as one of the lead investigators for ETGS, we were so honored when you reached out to us to come and talk with people and set up our little booth, and because we love doing that stuff. We set up. There's another haunted attraction that we set up at. We're actually there 3 times this October. It's called Screamville Haunted Attraction. It's owned by Doug Cox. And we love that. I mean, we get in there and we set up, and we have people all night long up there asking us questions and all this. And, we've got a few things that we're going to bring with us when we come up there to the Oneida Zombie Fest. One of them being a picture that has something attached to it. It's enclosed in a case, so nobody's going to have to worry about it, attaching to them and going off. But people see that, and it's a great conversation starter. So
that's cool.
Yeah, we're super excited. When he told us that you had reached out to us, I was like, no way, because I've always wanted to go to a zombie fest.
Yeah.
I mean, they're usually at a time that I can't make it or something, but I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I don't know.
There's a lot of people excited to have you guys come. In our, Scott County, it's as far as square mileage goes, it's a pretty big area, but the population is still pretty small. There's only a little over 20,000 people for the whole county.
Oh, wow.
And but there's a lot of, seems like, paranormal, I guess, backing up here, you would say. There's a lot of people that are interested in that kind of thing, and a lot of places around the county that have paranormal activity. So we thought, well, we're kind of doing the spooky thing, and so let's try to find somebody to come up and see if they're interested in what we're doing. And so whenever we made the announcement that you guys were coming, a lot of people reached out to us, and we're excited.
Well, awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. We can't wait.
We thank you guys for coming up.
Oh, absolutely. We can't wait to meet everybody.
Pleasure. I mean, we love doing this stuff. I mean, like, we go down to Hales Bar Dam down in Guild, Tennessee. We go down there a lot. We just held an event down there. We've been pressured, not really, but people have been to us. We got to do another event. So we're going to do that and do another one down there. So we love doing this just so we can meet all the people that are interested in the paranormal. And
if anybody there, I mean, we're not just going to be there to meet and greet, but if anybody actually needs any help, they can always come to us and be like, hey, we've
got this going on.
We need your help, and we're more than happy to come help.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of business cards with us, so if somebody's got stuff going on, they want us to come check it out, take a business card, and if you get a chance, talk to us and let us know what you do have going on. We'll do some research, and we'll get back with you, and we'll get something set up to come and help out.
Yeah, that sounds great. And to let you guys know too, I actually own a haunted attraction up here in Oneida.
Really?
Outbreak On Main. This is the first year that we've done Outbreak, but we had another one called Frightmare Forest for 10 years, and we outgrew it, so we built a whole brand new thing this year. And we opened it up in April, and I think it was April, May, June. April and June both had a Friday 13th weekend.
Yeah.
So we opened it up for it. But October's going to be the big honor season for us.
Yeah.
And
we'll have to make a trip out there for your
well, it'll be open the night of the Zombie Fest too, because we've got several of our folks that help us with it are coming to help with the Zombie Fest. So it's going to be kind of a mad dash going back and forth.
So what are the hours of the actual Zombie Fest?
The Zombie Fest is 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. and the haunted attraction will be open 8 p.m. till midnight.
Awesome.
Okay, well, you just get ready because we're coming to the haunted attraction after.
Yeah, we'll be there
we leave it.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. We'd love to have you guys.
Yeah.
So, and another thing, being a fest, are you gonna? Is there gonna be like? Because I'm all like food minded. Do you have like food trucks or like a concessions?
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot right now. We're working on probably close to 100 vendors.
Whoa,
That's awesome.
We've got 7 main course food. We've got barbecue, gourmet hot dogs, hamburgers. We've got a taco guy coming, and
I'm excited.
We've got homemade ice cream, and then all your desserts and stuff coming. So
this just made my day. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And we've got some, and it's it is spooky kind of thing, but it is kid friendly. We've got bounce houses. We've got portable laser tag coming. We're going to do a cornhole tournament. We've got all kinds of face painting. We're doing custom FX makeup and costumes for purchase.
Okay, that's
So
badass.
we've got a whole thing set up here, and then plus we've got a zombie scavenger hunt that we're going to do too. That's free to the public.
Oh my gosh, that
cool.
is so
And
cool.
the whole event is free to the public. Now, to do the walk and the run and the motorcycle show and the braid eating contest, there's a small registration fee. But
Right.
for the most part, 90% of the whole festival is free.
That is so awesome.
So, like, I mean, it's suitable for anyone and everyone, and there's something for everyone there. That is the best
and
thing.
the walk last year turned out great. We had the youngest zombie we had, I think, was about 6 months old.
Oh,
And the oldest, she was 82.
oh my
Wow.
gosh, that's so
Yeah.
cool. So
We had a family. It was a mom and a dad brought their kid, and then another lady brought her mother, who was the oldest. So they did the walk. Everybody did the walk, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a pretty good thing for the community.
Oh, that is awesome. And, and for a small community, doing something like this, I'm sure is beneficial all the way around, too.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're bringing people from all over, because who doesn't want to go to a zombie fest?
Oh, of course.
Seriously.
So, okay, just on that, like the proceeds and stuff, do you have part of your proceeds going to a certain charity or?
Yes, what we're going to do is, and I forgot to mention too, we're bringing in our local Scott County Rescue and Emergency Squad. They're going to do all our traffic and parking stuff, and they'll be taking up donations for that.
Awesome.
Very cool.
But like the bike show, we're going to, part of those proceeds from the bike show is going to help Vision and their suicide prevention program.
Very cool.
And then we're going to take part of the zombie walk money, and that'll go toward the Garrett Landon Memorial Scholarship Fund for Oneida High School students.
Awesome.
Very cool.
And then Stand, they're not really, they're kind of up in there. I think they're just happy to get some of the kids out
Right.
to help them. They're going to do a booth and share information, and because they're not just drugs either. They do a suicide prevention and anti-bullying program. So
Well, that's
I love
awesome.
that.
That's awesome.
trying to get their name out there in the community a little bit too. So,
Well, very
and
cool.
we've got a lot of nonprofits too that are coming for free. We've got the Shelter Society. We've got For the Love of Paws, which is an animal shelter program
yeah.
here in the county. So it's a pretty good thing, for everybody.
Well, that's awesome.
So should the attendees, is a lot of this cash based, or are there local like ATMs that are easily accessible, or just so?
Most of it is just cash based.
Okay.
Yeah, it's being a small community. It's not, a lot of the stuff's not really set up
Right.
Right.
as good as it would be in a bigger rural area, but we're just we're trying to help everybody out. So
Well, that's awesome.
You all are
man.
doing
That is
amazing.
amazing.
Not just an awesome event, but
For
just
an awesome cause. I mean, they're helping out so much. I mean, and all of our listeners. I mean, you guys. I mean, everybody wants to donate to a good cause, and feel better about themselves and all that. Why not do that at something like this, where you're going to have a blast?
Absolutely.
And the money is going to a good cause. You know, I invite everybody that can hear me right now to
Near and far.
Yes. To, you know, take that weekend, take a road trip with your family. You know, who cares if you have to drive 4 or 5 hours? Drive 4 or 5 hours for something that you're going to help a good cause.
Well,
and you're going to have a good time, and you're going to take memories back.
And I will say that from personal experience, driving up in Oneida, that is beautiful country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been through Oneida a few times, not a lot. I'm not going to lie to you and say I have, but a few times. And yeah, there's beautiful country up there.
So I implore everyone to go out and enjoy this event and help a fantastic cause.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited, and I feel honored to be a part of this now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mo, for allowing us this opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, we're very welcome, you know, and we thank you guys for coming up and, you know, hanging out, setting up a booth. And, you know, we're still taking vendors, too. I think we've got a couple the other day that signed up. And it's not just, you don't have to sell spooky stuff. We've got, you know, handmade items, craft items. We got ladies doing quilts and,
Oh, my gosh.
and pillows. We've got...
Damn it, Mo, you're going to...
Your regular... Yeah, we've got your regulars. We've got, you know, beauty and health and jewelry.
I'm
and,
going to be in heaven.
Damn it, Mo, you're making me go broke here.
I absolutely
everything.
love like fall festival things and going to crafts fairs and stuff. And I'm just so excited.
I love that I'm going to have to work 3 weeks of overtime to pay for all this shit.
It's okay. It's okay.
But it's
know,
for a
and,
great cause, so...
And we've got some really good sponsors, too, that stepped up our game. We've got Red Paul Cards and Comic, who's our local comic shop. Who's our big sponsor. We were set up there yesterday in front of their shop promoting the event. And we're going to be set up, if you guys check out our Facebook page, we keep it a pretty good schedule on there where we're going to be every Saturday between now and the Zombie Fest. We're set up at some event somewhere throughout East Tennessee.
That's so awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, okay, see, and you just bought me in with the comics because I'm a comic book nerd. So
well, we've got 2 other comic shops coming as vendors, and then Red Paul's going to bring some stuff down and set up. He was talking about maybe doing a magic game or
that's cool.
something.
oh, cool.
And but we've got Citizens Gas, Great Dane, 103.5 The Rock Station out of Knoxville is one of our sponsors. We've got a Blind View, which sells home shades and blinds.
Nice.
Hatfield's Cleaning Services, and I believe that's it for right now. But
Well, that's awesome.
we're still taking vendors and sponsors, and now the food, we cut the food off because we've got so much. We want to try to be equal and fair to everybody. But as far as our vendors, and we've got a lot of cool Halloween horror theme stuff too coming. A lot of prop makers and
Awesome.
artwork, and we're excited to see everybody.
I'm thinking I may be able to get some more stuff for the studio.
Yeah. Now he's going to go broke.
There you go.
Hey, if I'm working the overtime.
That's true. That's true.
But so the haunted attraction that you guys have that night directly after, what's the admission for the haunted attraction for people?
Tickets are $10 any age, and you know, like I said, it's brand new. We've opened it a couple nights just for Friday the 13th theme, but October is going to be pretty intense. It's a pretty big layout this year, all indoors. Outbreak on Main is the name, and we kind of went with the theme because it is on Main Street, and we did the Music on Main event.
Right.
So we're trying to keep all that tied together. But it's going to be a great thing for the community. Everybody's excited, and you know, if you guys are interested too, you know, maybe one free date you guys come up, set up in the shop, because it's a 2-story building. The haunted attraction is on the 2nd floor of the building, and the downstairs, the 1st floor is like a store shop thing that we're trying to set up. So it's going to be a great thing. We had some Walking Dead folks up last month for Music on Main. We had the haunted attraction open, and they set up in the shop, did pictures and autographs, and so it's turning out to be a pretty cool thing for the community. And that's every Friday and Saturday night, every weekend through October.
That's awesome. That's very awesome.
And we picked up with Outbreak On Main, too. We usually did the Autism Speaks Foundation, and before that we did our county's Relay for Life. But this year we're going to donate back to the Garrett Landon Memorial Scholarship Fund to help that back out, too. So
that's awesome.
we're going to try to stick with the suicide prevention thing for this year and see how everything goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because, just on the suicide prevention, I mean, people don't, you see it on TV all the time, and, until it hits you personally, you don't know what these people are going through, and, I remember going in high school, having a few kids that I went to high school with way back 112 years ago, that, thought that was the easy way out and did that. And then a guy that I grew up with, and he lived with me, him and his wife lived with me for almost 2 years. Shortly after they moved out, I guess things went bad for them, and he committed suicide. And I never ever thought that he would be the type to commit suicide, but there's not a type.
No,
and that's what
No,
that's what you have to take into consideration. I mean, you can be the happiest person in the world to everybody else and be dying on the inside.
absolutely.
Yep.
And I support anything in suicide prevention. Like I said, I've had a few people close to me that have committed suicide, and you don't. It's like that taboo thing that you don't really talk about.
Well, people are afraid to talk about it because they don't want to put in. They're afraid that if they talk about it, then they put it in people's minds, and
Yeah.
But in reality, that thought is probably already kind of back there.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to bring it out, and
that's why we need all these suicide prevention, locations and ways for people to talk to someone who are having these problems and having these thoughts in the back of their head.
Well, and I think maybe on this, on the write out on this, we'll put a phone number for for people to call.
In the podcast notes, we will definitely have a link to suicide prevention hotline. If you guys listening have those thoughts in the back of your head, if you're down and you're depressed, talk to someone. Don't take that way out, because look at the people you're leaving behind.
Right.
Even though you may feel right now that nobody loves you and that's why you want to leave this world, I promise you there's someone who does. There's someone who is going to think about you every day for the rest of their life, and how they wish they had one more minute, one more hour with you. Yeah. Think about that. If you have those thoughts go through your head, like I said, I will put a link in the podcast notes to a suicide prevention hotline. Call these people, talk to them.
Call a friend, call a neighbor, call anyone.
Yeah,
somebody will talk to you.
Yes, someone will talk to you. But I mean, these people are trained, in these hotlines to talk to you, to deal with just this stuff. And I thank Moe for
bringing this to life.
Him and his team knowing that this is where this money needs to go this year. To help fund these places, to keep this. If you save one life, that's one life you're saving.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So, dude, I applaud you.
Absolutely, you're doing such a good thing, and I mean, like, once again, I know I'm honored to be part of it.
Yeah, totally. But
we are very, very happy you guys are coming and that you're interested in what we're doing, and we look forward to seeing you guys and seeing what you guys do, and we're excited. We're just excited to have you guys come up, and
we'll bring, like I said, we'll bring some a couple of
some goodies,
some goodies, some haunted items. I've got a new one recently acquired, sitting right here on my desk right now, that no one knows.
I don't know why it's not in the garage.
Because it's on my desk. But I have a new one right here that I will be bringing, and then the one outside in the garage, the painting in the garage. And then we'll bring some of our equipment, let people check out the equipment we use, and teach them about it. Let them, they can touch it, they can try it out, all that stuff. We love doing these events like this where we get to just sit and talk to people. You know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But, well, brother, I thank you for taking time out of your Sunday afternoon to come on here and talk with us. And before we get off here, just tell everybody where they can find you on social media. If they have a question, how they can reach you, and all the info. Just right now, you promote yourself to the best of your ability.
Well, we are, you can find us on Facebook at Oneida Tn Zombie Walk, and Instagram, you can find us at Oneida Tn Zombie Fest. And now if you want to look us up through our haunted attraction, we are Frightmare Forest 08 on Facebook, and you can send us a message either way. That's fine for basically anything. We've got all our registrations, so if you guys want to, if anybody wants to go ahead and register for the Zombie Walk, Zombie Run, you can go ahead and register your motorcycle, register as a vendor, and that's something too. We've kept our vendor fees pretty low, $20 for being a vendor at our event.
Awesome.
And, you know, we're not in it to get rich. We just want to pay the expenses. That's all it is.
Right.
And,
Cool.
You know, we've got some pretty cool people coming. We've got some good music coming, and some special guests and other things. And that's all we're trying to cover the cost of. So we've guaranteed to keep our vendor fees down, and that's how we can bring more vendors. That's how we can make the event bigger and better. And you know, and if you know, you can look me up, Moe Mullis on Facebook. You can send me a message directly, and I've got an Instagram page as well. So you know, send us a message, let us know you're involved and whatever. And you know, we look forward to seeing everybody.
Awesome. And again, that date is Saturday, October 13th from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then the haunted attraction Outbreak on Main is the same evening, actually all Fridays and Saturdays in October.
Through October, yes.
From
Through October.
8 p.m. to 12 p.m. with admission of $10, which is awesome.
8 p.m. to
$10.
Or,
12 a.m.
Sorry, 12 a.m.
Now, the 8 to 12 is on the 13th.
Okay.
Every other date through October is 7 to 11.
Oh, okay. All
Good
right.
job. Good enough.
But with the fest, we had to kind of push it back that extra hour due to some of the other events going on, because the run is, you know, we're going to have to time everything out.
Right.
The run's at a certain time, the walk's at a certain time, and so we wanted to give all our employees that work at the on attraction an opportunity to come over and enjoy as much of the fest as possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Well, we sent them back to
work.
everybody to death.
Back to scare the bejesus out of people.
Awesome.
Well, Mo, I thank you so much for taking time. Like I said, this is an awesome event that you have going on. The haunted attraction sounds amazing. And like I said, anybody has any question, Mo has told you how to get in touch with him, and I will post links to those in the podcast notes. So you have no reason not to go.
Mm-hmm. And we look forward to meeting everybody out there.
Oh yeah. Come out and talk with us. You know, no one be shy.
No.
No one be shy. Come up and talk to us. And if you, like we said earlier, if you have something going on, tell us, you know, and we're that's why we're there. We're there not only to meet you guys and talk with you, but we're there to help. That's why we formed this group. We didn't form this group to go out to the big, huge locations. We formed this group to help out families, and that's what we do. The big locations, that's for our fun. You know, this is for our heart, doing the stuff to help the families. So, Mo, on behalf of all of us here at Paratalk and East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, thank you and your team for this event that you have coming up and for the cause that you're promoting here and helping out. We're going to take a break, and Mo, you hang on the line because I need to talk to you about something. And we'll be right back with Paratalk.
You're listening to Paratalk with East Tennessee Ghost Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.
All right, and we are back.
We're back.
Dude, that Zombie Fest is going to be so much fun.
Oh my gosh. I'm giddy.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun.
Okay, you know, it kind of, and I hate to say it, it took kind of like a somber turn, but it was for a good reason.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't mean to bring the mood down.
No,
like that,
no.
But I mean,
It's
it hit home for me.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, my buddy that committed suicide, you know, we started in kindergarten together.
right.
Went all through school together. He moved in. Him and his wife moved in with me.
Right.
And, you know, when we were like 21, 22 years old, they moved in with me. And then he committed suicide shortly thereafter. I mean, I remember hearing it and just the way it made me feel. You know,
Right.
You know, because, you know, to be honest, it like when he left my house on bad terms.
Right.
And we didn't have that time to
Reconcile.
that. And then the next thing I hear was that, you know, he
It's
did
gone.
done what he did. So, I mean,
Well, you know, with this event, I think it is absolutely amazing that there are groups out there that are willing to put this out there. It needs to be out there.
oh yeah.
And that so many people are willing, you know, are ready and willing to come out and support this. And I really do hope that, you know, anybody that's listening, if anything else, come out and support this cause.
Yeah. And anybody that's listening, if you are having these thoughts, like we said before, reach out and talk to somebody. Like I said, I will post a link to the suicide prevention hotline in the pod notes. So if you're having problems, you're dealing with something that you don't know how to deal with, and you're thinking there's an easy way out,
No.
there's not. You know, reach out, talk to somebody, deal with your problems, because you will make it through them. No matter how bad they are, you will make it through them, even if you feel like you can't. Because there are people here left that still love you
Oh, absolutely.
and that are going to miss you. And I'm taking it back down to that somber note, and I'm going to get it right back out of it. But, you know, Zombie Fest,
Yes.
going to be awesome.
It is going to be absolutely fantastic. I cannot
his
wait.
haunted attraction.
Yeah.
I can't wait to check that out. So you guys come out.
Seriously, over 100 vendors. This is going to be huge.
Yeah, 100 vendors, lots
and it's
of
going to
food
be like
trucks.
a craft fair and a fall festival and a zombie walk and motorcycles
and horror stuff.
Yes,
and scary
stuff. I mean, it is all things fall and Halloween put together.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
It's
I
gonna be
cannot
amazing.
wait.
Yeah. So you guys come out and check that out. Come by and talk to us.
Yeah.
We look forward to
Come
meeting
say
you guys.
hi.
We may have more shirts by then. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see if we
We do still have some shirts.
Yeah,
so
we still do have some shirts. But we're selling them as fast as we get them in.
Yep.
Which is a good thing.
Yep.
But yeah, I will post links to the Zombie Fest and all the different pages. So you guys
It
can
is
click
the
on.
Oneida Tennessee Zombie Fest. And don't forget, October 13th.
It's not a Friday.
It's not a Friday. I made that mistake. 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then you can turn around and then go to the fantastic Outbreak on Main, because they'll be open until midnight. And it's only going to cost you $10 for that. And there's going to be food there. There's going to be, I mean,
Everything.
Everything is going to be there. Just make sure you bring some cash.
Because while we were off the air talking to Moe, you know, he was telling us some things that was going on behind the scenes right now.
Oh,
that
yeah.
we can't talk about. That it's going to be awesome, people.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so awesome. Come out, have fun. You know,
It's not every day you're going to be around a bunch of zombies.
not every day.
We hope not.
Until, you know, I don't know.
But I mean, they're going to have Walking Dead actors. It's going
It's
to
gonna
be
be awesome.
absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
yeah, so come out, get a burger or whatever else, gourmet hot dog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
And tacos? Tacos too?
Yeah, everything. So come out
food.
and
I
have
love
fun. And, you know, meet all the people dressed up like zombies. Come in, dress up like a zombie. Bring your
Yeah.
kids, get them painted up like a zombie. I mean,
Oh, this is going to be so fun.
It's going to be a blast. I mean, and what better way to spend a Saturday in the middle of October?
For real.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
and
zombies.
you can come hang out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come say hi.
And maybe we can get a group of us to go together through the haunted attraction later that night.
Snap.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Get a bunch of you guys and us and go through the haunted attraction.
And see how scared we actually get in haunted places.
and hopefully there'll be something that crawls.
Oh.
Sorry, Jesse.
Yeah.
Hashtag sweet tea. But so everything that we just talked about, you will find in the podcast notes. And again, thank you to Mr. Jeffrey Holder for the first part of the podcast. Sorry I didn't get that out sooner, but I've been super crazy freaking busy.
Wait, you've been busy?
Don't even go there. Don't even go there. But and everybody keep an eye out for Seeker Saturday Part 2 times 2. Part 2 times 2.
Part 2 times 2. Oh yeah. Oh, look at you.
Part 2 times 2.
Thinking on your butt.
I am, because I'm sitting down. But where we will team up with the Southern Truth Seekers and host another event at the Haunted Hales Bar Dam.
Woo woo.
I can tell you right now that it will be a $30 event per person. And
hours might be
hours may change a little bit, but it's going to be awesome. And just like the other event, we're putting the equipment in your hands. So and
fun times had by all.
And maybe we'll go through a little camera seminar sometime that day to get people to pick the cameras up from the floor and in front of them, and just not on the people's butts walking in front of them.
Oh, love butt shots.
Good. Yeah,
not really.
There's lots of them.
Lots of butt shots.
And I'm not making fun of anybody because I do the same shit.
Yeah, we go through that every investigation.
Yeah. I do the same shit. So.
It's either butts or backs, because if I have the camera, it's backs.
Yeah. But all right, guys. It's been fun. It's been real fun.
It has been real fun.
And we miss having Steve and Jesse here.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll be here for the next one, because on the next one, we're going back true crime, baby.
What?
True crime.
Old school.
And I'm not going to say what crime we're talking about.
But a crime.
But a crime.
That was true.
That was true. And
that was illegal.
Totally illegal.
Because it was a crime.
Banned in several countries.
It's slightly frowned upon in most countries.
Yeah. Although, I will say, give one hint.
Don't do that.
No, one hint.
No.
In New Guinea, it may be okay.
Did you study up on that before you said that?
No, that's common knowledge in my head.
Oh,
that's kind of disturbing.
That is.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Steven.
I'm Andrea.
And you've been listening to Paratalk.
That's all, folks.
Hey, this is Steve with Paratalk. Do you have a story to share? Call us at 865-264-0448 to explain your paranormal experience. Do you have a chilling story you'd like to share? Or just give us a topic you'd enjoy us to discuss? We understand some of you would like to keep anonymous, so the choice is yours if you want to share your name. So call 865-264-0448 now to have your story heard on the next episode of Paratalk.
You're listening to Paratalk with East and Seacoast Seekers, a new perspective in paranormal talk radio.